Rescue workers are still making their way into some of the most devastated regions of the Philippines after Typhoon Haiyan left a trail of destruction. I'm Deborah Kahn. Joining me now is Orla Fagan from the United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs. Okay, Orla, so we've heard reports of help not reaching some of the victims of this storm. Why is it so hard to reach some of these areas?
It's literally the logistics. It's the fact that everywhere is absolutely strewn with debris. There's roofs taken off, there's poles, there's trees down, there's brick buildings come down. So it's a colossal nightmare to try and get into these people. We're working alongside the government, and the government have taken their helicopters, and a few days ago they delivered over 6,000 food packs to the people in Tacloban. These food packs will feed a family of 5 and will keep them going for 3 days. Hopefully by the time they come to get short, that we'll have made progress on moving the debris from those roads and speeding up the delivery of aid, especially around Tacloban.
Okay, yes, and press reports have certainly focused on the area and region around Tacloban, but what are some of the most devastated areas? I mean, is it really concentrated only in this part of Leyte?
No, we don't know, and that's being honest about it. We have yet to reach Samar. We don't know what the situation is. We had a team who were attempting to get down there, but the floodwater was so high that they had to turn around. As the days and as the minutes and days go on, more and more places are opening up. We're glad to report that in Cebu, in Rojas, there was actually the damage wasn't as bad. There were much less deaths. They've actually 60% restored electricity there at this stage. Also in Bohol, where the earthquake happened, they were affected. It's not as bad as certainly Tacloban. So far, that is the worst affected. We also really have to see what's happened on Samar, and we are doing our utmost to get there to see what the needs of the people are.
Okay, what at this point in time is needed the most, and is the government successfully coordinating with international aid agencies?
The government is coordinating. They're doing it through OCHA, the Office for Coordination. All the agencies are on board. All our partners, the non-government organisations, are there. We're dealing with local administration. They've got their national disaster management committees. They've got the Office of Civil Defence, the Department of Social Welfare and Development. We're all working together. There
had been a forecast of this storm a couple days before it actually hit the Philippines. What about the evacuation effort? I mean, there obviously are going to be a very high number of fatalities involved, but were people adequately evacuated, or did the storm just take a lot of people by surprise in terms of its strength?
I think the strength of the storm, this is the biggest storm ever to hit landfall. And I don't think we can predict what will happen with that. We're talking about a lot of rural areas here where people, make their houses from pieces of wood, roofs are made of tin, which wouldn't withstand something like that. Brick buildings came down in this storm. So, these simple homes don't stand a chance when it comes to things like that. I don't think that they expected the surges of water that came in either. I think that took people totally by surprise. Some of the stock that we already had down there, that the UN agencies had down there, was actually washed away when the waves started coming in. They were 20 and 25 feet high waves we're talking about.
Okay, thanks very much, Orla Fagan. We wish you luck with the relief efforts. There's obviously a lot more that needs to be done. For more on this story, you could go to WSJ.com. I'm Deborah Kahn.